Viado grinned. I am sure the idea was his suggestion, but I assure you there is no woman who can endure such a long voyage among men. Do not tell me you can manage these sea ships, romance. You should have long ago abandoned the thought as too rage. Do you know the truth of things? You would sail day and night, month after month, year after year, until you come to loathe the sea. Dry land is your dream, dirty, sweaty men who curse all the time and starve for woman. Brutes willing to distribute a seal's fur for the skin of a woman. That would be your company. Sailing the open sea alongside men who are unable to resist ravaging a young girl such as yourself. Do you truly believe the captain position would protect you? I am trying to save your life, and yet here you are intent on walking the plank. No money, no ship. This conversation has ended. Viado refused to look at me, as I nervously clenched my fist. Are you still here? He continued writing. There is wisdom in your words. I accompanied my father on many a voyage, and I know well what you mean, but I am different. Hire me as a captain or a shipmate, I don't care. Give me a chance, just one trip, and I will prove to you and you that I am right. After finishing my appeal, he laid down his paper and looked at me for just a moment, his eyes were fine, and then he burst into laughter. Do you truly believe I would be willing to risk my cargo, crew and ship, not to mention your life, to satisfy this vain ambition of yours? No, no, no. A woman as captain is complete nonsense. But I graduated the Maritime Academy with excellent marks, by the way. The academy teaches theory. Putting theory to practice is another matter. Women should not be aboard ships, not unless they are passengers. We are finished here. Now leave. There are many uncharted areas of the sea. Ships often lose course and sail aimlessly for weeks. Know these waters better than anyone here in town. I can lead us back on the course quicker than anyone I know, which only means I will need to search for a navigator specialist elsewhere. Thank you for your advice. I tried to object, but he ordealed his assistants to expel me from the premises. Calm my brain. Once outside, I bumped into a pretty young woman who has headed towards the office. She threw an attentive glance my way, clearly curious as to what had happened, but then decided again, inquiring about it. She proceeded to enter Viado's office. He's to regret this. I'd make him regret it. In this entire world, he would never find another specialist like me. That was because I had a secret, a small one, but it saved my life more times than I can count. My father forbade me to speak of it, but even if I had, I doubt if Viado would have believed me, if only he gave me a chance. Arriving home late in the evening, I would begin to reflect on what to do. There was only one course of action I could take. If I wanted to take back our ship, I needed to get my hands on the debt agreement. I could then work to restore all of our possessions via a port or deal trail. But Viado had the agreement and was leaving for 1:30 the following day. He would surely take the document with him. I imagined it was safely hidden away in his cabin, which would mean I need to slip onto the ship unnoticed. But if he saw me, even if it were only a brief glance, he'd easily recognize me in this dress, which meant I would have to change my sex along with my appearance. Despite not having fully formed yet, the plan began to quickly ripen in my mind. After ruminating over the details, I had finally come to a decision. I approached my looking glass, loosening my hair, and withdrew a pair of scissors from a drawer. It was at that very moment that father entered my room, walking stick in tow. Seeing my soda with scissors in my glass, he became worried. Louisa, what are you doing, honey? Daddy, trust me, I'm going to get our ship back. As I declared my plan to save us, I began to cut my hair. The port was crowded, crewmen loaded ships, while various folk saw off relatives who were leaving for faraway cities and countries. Others simply came to observe and loiter. Wearing clothes I borrowed from a neighbour, my chest wrapped flat beneath the man's shirt, and a small sack on my back, I casually attempted to walk on the Diosa. Unfortunately, a stocky sailor blocked my way before I could make my way on board. What are you doing, boy? He exhaled tobacco smoke as he spoke, and I began coughing. Do you take cabin boys? I tried to give my boyish voice an air of negligence. Yeah, wanna be a cabin boy? Once again, he exhaled smoke into my face, so I attempted to wave my hand. Yes. So, you're late, chap. We just found one. Don't need one no more. Perhaps my disappointment was obvious, as the sailor immediately added. Don't look so glum. We'll be back in a fortnight. You might try again then. Who knows? The boy may not want to stay in crew, and then it'll be your turn. He looks closer to a jolly smile when he patted my head with his big hand. Be off now. We're blocking the gangway. Hanging my head low, I walked off as I thought back on the situation suddenly. Psst! Not far from the ship stood the young lady I'd seen while leaving Riedo's office just the day before. Kashmir, she beckoned me over. Hey you, come here. Who, me? Am I looking at anyone else for? Surprised, I walked towards the woman and started staring bewildered. Were you looking to me? Yes, I was. You wish to go and get on board? Why, yes, but I can't help you. Excuse me? I recognized you. You were in Andreas' office yesterday, and now you're here wearing strange clothes. Why the disguise? I'm sorry, but you are mistaken. We've never met before, and I know nothing about any Briada. Amused at my response, the girl smiled. And you give yourself away if you didn't know Andreas. You wouldn't know his surname. I never mentioned it. I'm Beatrice, by the way. Blushing up to my ears. Louisa. Nice to meet you. So why the masquerade? I need to get on the ship secretly. I adore the secrets of strangers, and you won't reveal your reason for secrecy? Embarrassed, I hesitated while trying to carefully choose my words. Beatrice noticed my reluctance. Don't worry. Who you are makes no difference to me. I'll help you get on board, and will help keep your secret as long as you promise me a favour in return. What kind of favour? It's nothing criminal. I just need you to substitute one written letter for another. Substitute a written letter? Are you sure that's legal? I assure you it is. It happens to be my parents' letter, so there's no problem. As for details or offer to help, the details are not important. Offer to help, the details are not important. Or ask for details. I might leave it here for today and then do more tomorrow or another day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed this video, thank you and bye bye.